I started out with two things that I love, the violin itself and Anna Sophie. So I already had a good base from which to begin this. But I'm a particular lover of the violin. It's a wonderful antique, the sort of top level of the luthier's art. For centuries they've been making little mandolins and guitars and everything to string and play and scratch on and so forth. And we have now, 250 years later or so, from the period of greatest violin making. We have good makers now, but nothing like what we have been bequeathed by the past. As a piece of art, I love photographs of violins sitting in their cases. I have many, different colors, different wood and so forth, so on. So the thing itself, not even the sound, just as a piece of art making and magic, gives us an opportunity for a violinist who has deprived of one finger, she or he has to hold it with the thumb, has only 4 fingers to do all this thing. So you listen what she's doing.
This is a disadvantage in your concerto. I would need 1 finger more.
If you could put your thumb up here on the top thing, which Yo-Yo Ma can do, by the way, the cello, it's all right because it goes here. But I would say, if you go, Yo-Yo, you go any further, you're going to hurt your thumb. It's so high. And this one is doing the same thing with 4 fingers. I'm looking at you on stage last night and say, how is she doing this thing?
Lots of espresso before playing, I think.
But that is, if you think about it, it's impossible. You know, it's like on the piano. I mean, if you play a diatonic scale this way, separated by a tenth, it's all right. But if you separate C and E, now you start go up here. Which hand is over the which one? So that's what they're doing. It is a broader range than the voice. It sings more than the voice in a way. You know, you can have an octave, or an interval of an octave, a tenth, a twelfth, you know, all these things. And
hopefully with good intonation, otherwise it's not.
Yes. We have no frets on it. There's no. We've got to take a piece of chalk. It is. If you think about it, it's a miracle that this antique will give such expression and deep.
It's wonderful that you, as a non-violinist, are so in love with the instrument, because that's precisely my...
As a piece of workmanship with wood. He takes a few tools and he carves one, gets the best wood. Even if you couldn't play it, it wasn't any good, it would still be a miracle. That shape, how do you get that shape?
But the fact that every instrument has its own character and timbre, that makes it even more amazing.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, because not one is like the other.
Yeah. It's also true of pianos, by the way. They're very individual, and you know, probably every instrument.
How did you like the piano backstage at here in Tanglewood, at the shed, the one with the flowers on?
Oh my goodness.
Strange.
I don't know who did that.
Strano.
I mean, I do think there's some traditions we should recognize and preserve. That is the Steinway black.
Yes.
It's something that we love.
Definitely.
And we leave it alone.
Imagine you would paint a violin, then of course you would ruin it, really, because, well, I don't know how that Steinway sounds anyhow.